Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to answer a very common question which was addressed to me very recently, and I'm going to address the question of what do you do? What action should you take following your imaginal clip, your wish fulfilled, your living in your wish fulfilled? Okay, I'm assuming that I have something right now, but should I take steps to get me there much faster, or do I have to take steps in order to create that? And I'm going to address that in this video with you guys today. Okay, so I'm going to address that. I'm going to kind of relate back to the story from the Law and Promise, where there was a couple that actually they were creating an apartment complex. Okay, so her and her husband, both of them were creating the same exact scene. Okay, so they were imagining, they were walking people through the apartment complex, and they were imagining this person was looking at everything. Oh, you guys did so fantastic! Congratulations on your new apartment complex. But the apartment complex in the 3D world wasn't existent. They were just imagining that it was, and they were actually walking through the apartment complex with new tenants and things like that. So they were imagining this, and they had a contractor stop and say something to them and say, "Oh, I got this really good idea for this apartment complex here. You guys want to invest into this? You guys give me this much money today, and we can begin the process of building your apartment complex." And they said, "No, we're not going to do that. We're living in the end. We've created the scene, and it's going to come to us. We don't have to do anything. So no, we don't want to do that." And then eventually the contractor comes back and says, "Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to put all the money into this for you. You guys can pay me later, but I want to get this started. I got the blueprints, everything ready to go." So then they finally accepted, they signed it, and they did that. Okay, so basically, they didn't take any action whatsoever. They didn't act on anything. They didn't go outside of themselves. They only looked within and knew that it would happen because they're living in that in the end result. Okay, the living in the end was going to bring it to you. Okay, so that's the answer to your question. You can live in the end, and it will come to you. Okay, but it may take a longer interval of time if you don't take any action. But I believe that you can take some action. Like, for instance, when that contractor first showed up, they could have said, "Yeah, you want to know what? We will do that. You came to us, and we are going to pay you that and get started right now." But no, they didn't do that. They said, "No, we're going to wait. We're not going to do that because it's already built. We're living in the assumption that it's already built, so we're not going to take any action." Okay, you can do that, and it still will eventually happen. Okay, but you can take action and say at the very first interval, when the contractor stopped, they could have said, "Yes, we're going to build it now," and had it done much sooner. So I do believe you can take action, but if you live in the wish fulfilled, if you line yourself up with that frequency through the law of reversibility, the law of assumption, inverse transformation, all of that, if you can sustain the feeling that something's already done, it's going to happen regardless if you take any steps to get it. Okay, guys, I love you guys very much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.